Just people, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV show. You know, I wake up this morning and I saw this news that ATIKU Abubakar and KWANKWASO, they want to merge together with Peter Obi just to make sure that Bola TINUBU is removed and sacked from the presidential seat. Then I noticed that what is going on now is it has been prospected that is this kind of thing is going to happen. Because we Nigerians, we know the person that won the election as what this Zimbabwe journalist said. He said we know the person that won the election and we know the person that is on seat. So the thing there is that we don't want them to join us, because when they join us, that's when they will say they want to rerun. We don't want to rerun. We want the judiciary to give us our mandate, to make sure our mandate is given to us. Now, people are mean stay connected at the very end of the show. Me na see as in the talk as Atiku Abubakar and KWANKWASO, they talk and say they won't join us, they won't join Peter Obi. Are you back? See you soon.
Welcome to LAJUPOG TV show.
The whole of crime scene
is happening in the street again.
The center of political news, celebrity gossip, religious gossip, and happiness in the society.
Join us, the voice of Africa.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV show. If you are new to this show, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop a comment in the comment section about what is going on in Nigeria, about what is going on around Africa, so that YouTube will notify you anytime we drop another video into the channel.
Now, ever since His Excellency Peter Obi declared to run for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the entire dynamics of Nigerian politics changed. Before, during campaigns, you will see them, APC and PDP, sharing 1 mudu of rice, 2 cups of rice to Nigerians, going to fry akara with women to show that they identify with them. That was their best campaign strategy. But Peter Obi came up and started discussing issues, and he made Nigerians to see that they had always been in the dark. And now every top politician in this country seeks relevance by associating with His Excellency Peter Obi, to the point that we woke up this morning to this update that Rabiu Musa KWANKWASO of NNPP and Atiku Abubakar are now begging for a merger with His Excellency Peter Obi. And I'm wondering, what kind of merger are they talking about? But before I break that down further, let me show you the video of Peter Obi's arrival in Edo State yesterday, ahead of the All Eyes on the Judiciary Peaceful March Edo State chapter. Peter Obi arrived Edo State late last night, and the people were still out there waiting for him. The man is an enigma. See the video. And that is it. You heard them shouting, Obi, my president. And it's such a pity for Bola TINUBU. As corrupt as Nigeria is, we have never had a sitting president so despised. When you forced yourself in, now you are there on the seat and the people are identifying with someone else. It's such a pity. And that only goes to show that it's only a matter of time, TINUBU. It's only a matter of time before you are ousted. And that is why the people are saying, all eyes on the judiciary. The people are pressing the necks of the judiciary, forcing them to do what is right. And look at how the people of Edo State are warming up for the All Eyes on the Judiciary Peaceful March this morning. Look at how they are warming up. Yes, that is one of the buses that will be conveying people to the venue proper before they begin their walk all over the streets of Benin. Look at it. Now, onto the issue of Atiku Abubakar and Rabiu Musa KWANKWASO of NNPP now trying to beg Peter Obi for a merger. We all know the story of how His Excellency Peter Obi approached KWANKWASO to come and become his running mate, and KWANKWASO thought he was politically even up to half of Peter Obi, and he turned down that offer. Went to the polls by himself, and he ended up winning in only Kano State. Few days ago, we saw him in this video with Atiku Abubakar, and it was rumored that they were trying to form an alliance. What kind of alliance were they trying to form? I didn't bother to investigate because PDP and NNPP are not my forte. Only for us to wake up this morning and we began seeing that Peter Obi is already having discussions with KWANKWASO and Atiku about a merger. Top media outlets reporting this, but top OBIdient in a matter of hours came out and began to dispel this news as fake news. And we don't expect less from the systems. We don't expect less from the organizations. They have seen the way this is going, and they are trying to, bring discord into the camp of Labour Party, seeing that the one they tried with Lamidi Papa has failed woefully, as court has declared Abure as the chairman. They are now trying to start another one. Dati Yusuf is a great deputy. No OBIdient will trade Dati for anybody in the political space right now. What we are trying to create is a new Nigeria. The old order has to go. Rabiu Musa KWANKWASO thought himself a lord, that he was too big to be Obi's deputy, not knowing that he was just a protege in politics compared to Obi. Look at where he is now. He couldn't even get the ministerial appointment that he lobbied for with TINUBU. What is it that made him not qualified? Is it not thieves that are there? His Excellency Peter Obi does not need a merger. On his own, with the help of Dati and the OBIdient, he won an election against the corrupt system. Ever since TINUBU rigged his way into power and he began to met hardship upon the people, the popularity of Peter Obi has even grown further. So is it now he will begin to talk about a merger? Peter Obi is the envy of all politicians. So all of them are trying to merge with him. They are all begging for a merger, but there is no discussion going on between His Excellency Peter Obi and Atiku or KWANKWASO. That being said, I think it will be arrogant and borderline foolish of me to claim that I can predict every single political decision that Peter Obi and Dati Yusuf will take. But one thing is sure, any path that does not mean well for this country, Obi and Dati cannot follow that path. That is one thing I am sure of. In other news, former governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, has once again become an object of mockery on social media. I remember telling you people here that El-Rufai, Wike, and every other person that touched Peter Obi's votes in the 2023 presidential election will be shamed, and we are going to see them shamed in this country. Now, Wike is going through his own. I'll talk about that in my next video. But look at what is happening to El-Rufai. Ever since he missed the ministerial appointment list, the so-called ministers that will not last, ministers that will be removed when His Excellency Peter Obi recovers his mandate. Ever since El-Rufai missed that list, he has been a mess. And he took to social media to embarrass himself. He posted reggae song, Bob Marley's song, and look at how the papers reported it. They said El-Rufai shares Bob Marley's song about betrayal by friends after Nuhu Ribadu and Ubasani double-crossed him before TINUBU. So El-Rufai now wants to go into the music industry because he is now useless politically. This is the same man that kept attacking Peter Obi back to back, a man that you cannot lace his boots in terms of performance. This is the same man that killed people in southern Kaduna as governor. Now look at his fate. He now wants to go into reggae because he has become politically useless. The Ubasani, the governor that succeeded him, that he scattered everywhere, to put the man on seat. The man has turned against him in less than 4 months. And another report says Cybernauts mock El-Rufai, name him reggae minister. He's now a reggae minister. He has now gone into the music industry. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet says, it's unfortunate how he thinks he can escape the consequences of his actions. What goes around comes around. Simple. And this tweet says, in addition to being an unrepentant and repugnant narcissist and jihadist, Nasir El-Rufai wants to become a reggae star as a result of his failure to become a minister under Ba'ath's regime. Isn't it? Shameless man indeed. And this tweet says, El-Rufai, can you now see that power and life can be fleeting? He has nothing now to talk about but the music of Bob Marley. All the wickedness perpetrated under your watch. Tell me your gain now. Oh! And this tweet by Shehu Sani says, I have turned him into a Rastafarian and reggae artist. Yeah, man. And I am always excited whenever I see El-Rufai going through pain, because this man suffered. The people of Southern Kaduna took their lives. He did a lot of despicable things as governor. Then all those things that he said about His Excellency Peter Obi, and then stealing his votes, everything will come back to him. And that is how the enemies of His Excellency Peter Obi will all suffer until the very last of them in that APC. And we are saying to the judiciary, don't join this list. Do the right thing. Be true to your calling. We know who won the election. It's just that the Constitution puts it in your hand to pronounce judgment. And we expect you to be true to that calling. Pass this judgment according to the dictates of that Constitution and the electoral laws, without fear and without favor. And we eagerly expect the day we will go pass this judgment, for the sake of those of us who dey this country now, and for the sake of the children yet unborn.
Thanks for staying connected to the very end of this video, my great and wonderful viewers. You know, when I see Nigerians happy, see how Nigeria came out, they troop out in the night just to come and receive the arrival of Peter Obi. Have you ever seen Nigerians do that for Bola TINUBU? You know, Nigerians are so happy that they want something, that a new thing to change in this country. You know. 8 years ago, Nigerians shouted for change. We shouted for change. We shouted for change. We want change. And this stupid man Buhari came and destroyed Nigeria. That was because people were so desperate for change. Now we are so desperate for change again. We want change, and now we are very, very sure. I'm very, very sure that Peter Obi is gonna be the one to save Nigeria. Because I've told you in this show that I've done a lot of research about this man, and I know that he is capable and he is able to do it. See how people are shouting that all eyes on the judiciary, all eyes on the judiciary. See how people are protesting. Different states are protesting because they want change. We want change. We want something new. We want something that can bring Nigeria up. Because APC, Bola TINUBU and Buhari has destroyed Nigeria. They are bringing Nigeria to the ground. We want something that can resurrect us back. That's why we are shouting. That's why we want something that is new. This one that ATIKU Abubakar and KWANKWASO are coming to come and say they want to merge with Peter Obi. We don't want that. We don't want that. Though I don't know the mindset of Peter Obi, so maybe he will gonna accept them. But as an obedient, I know that we don't want that, because if they merge together, that's when they will come out and say that they want to rerun. And we obedient, we don't want to rerun. Even though we do the rerun, we are still going to be the one to win. That's still going to be the one that will win the election. But we want justice to be served. We want justice to be served. We want the election. We want the election, and we are going to make sure, we are going to claim it that we won the election. That is what Peter Obi said. He said we won the election, and we are going to claim it that we won the election. This mandatory, this presidential seat belongs to we the obedient. Belongs to we the obedient. And we know that no matter what is happening presently, no matter the ways, the deception that this Atiku Abubakar and KWANKWASO are trying to merge together, because people are not rooting for them. The only person that people are rooting for is Peter Obi. People are supporting him. A lot of troops are supporting him. People, I mean, stay connected, to always stay connected to LAJUPOG TV show. And if you have not clicked the subscribe button, click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop your comment in the comment section about this matter. Maybe we should match together with Atiku Abubakar and KWANKWASO, or we should not. See you in my next video. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you for staying connected at LAJUPOG TV show. Leave the message for you, bless you and impact you. So all we do on this channel is to bring to you effective work to men of God in America and outside America, from the pausing of Judy Green and Christmas to the dancing of Bullock and Clement and all of that. So we'll update you with undiluted wealth from them and also their prophetic wealth. And guess what? Many of these prophecies are really coming through. So just ensure you subscribe to this channel just to get more of the prophecy in pure time. Guess what? See you in my next video.